March is almost over, spring is here, and that means two very unpleasant things will be here very soon: pollen and tax day. Linda Sexton's a tax expert from Jackson Hewitt, and she's here with some tax tips on how to avoid probably the most unpleasant thing that I can think of that doesn't involve illness or injury or surgery, and that's an audit.
Yes. Yes.
You want to talk about unpleasant and not fun,
Yes.
and how to really mess up your month or
Yes.
your life even, and that's an IRS tax audit.
That's right.
So how do we keep that from happening?
Well, first of all, you want to try to audit-proof your return by making sure that everything is in its right place, that it's reported on the right form, and that everything's in its right place. There's different types of audits. There's different levels of IRS audits. Number one, the most common is because of an error. And so they may just send you a letter saying, we want you to send us proof of certain line item. Another one would be that it's flagged due to IRS screening, that it's just automatically kicks it out. You know, they may be looking at Schedule C's or 2106s or something like that. So it might kick one every so often of that out. Then another thing would be income matching. If you got a 1099 and it doesn't match, your dividends doesn't match, your interest doesn't match. So it'd be income matching with sources that has been sent in, like W-2s, 1099s, pensions, things like that.
I see.
And one thing, the main thing you need to do is when you get a letter from federal or state, don't ignore it. A lot of people just thinks it'll go away. It's not going to go away. It's going to get worse. And also something that here a lot of people don't think about is that with Alabama, what they do lots of times is they audit up front. So like if you've got high itemized deductions or something like that, they may, before they send you a refund, ask for these additional things. Well then, so they'll think, well, that's not going to be so bad, so I'll just let them make the adjustment. But they have an agreement with IRS, and IRS has one with state where they let each other know. So you want to try to cut down your audit with one to save on the other one.
There you go.
And then also, you need to be sure that you, like I said, respond quickly, because it's going to be generated, and a notice is going to be generated within so many days. And if you don't, it just keeps going on and on. So you want to respond to them very quickly.
And if you don't respond to them, or if you do so and you don't present your case satisfactorily, that's a situation where they can begin to demand documents and proof of things, and maybe come to your home or your business and start looking through your books, and that's not fun.
Right. And so there again, you want to respond immediately so that you'll show goodwill, that you're trying to work with them and trying to comply with the law. Another thing is things that would trigger audits would be unusually large amounts of deductions, such as itemized deductions, business deductions, mileage deductions, office and home deductions, large rental losses, large business losses. And especially if you have earned income credit and you have a Schedule C with no expenses at all.
Wow.
Now that's right.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, and because lots of times somebody will fraudulently make up a return, and they'll have Schedule C income and no expenses, so that will trigger an audit a lots of times.
So did you just tell me how to successfully cheat on my taxes?
I didn't mean to.
I need to find out what Schedule C is.
That's for self-employment.
Oh, for self-employment. Oh, I see. I expect there are some things you can do there that you can be creative when it's self-employment.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sure.
yes.
Linda, thanks so much for being
You're
with
welcome.
us today. If you've got tax questions, just call 205-339-1895 or learn more online at jacksonhewitt.com.